Hi there. For those who don't recognize me, I'm Josh Lees, serial pest and professional protester. You may have seen me recently organizing rallies that block roads, shut down traffic, and take over places many Australians care deeply about. Bridges, city streets, landmarks, the Harbour Bridge, for example. Very symbolic, very disruptive. I do this because I'm a passionate pro-Palestine activist. And if I'm being honest, because the incentives are far too good to refuse. Last week, I even protested an open breach of New South Wales' so-called anti-protest laws. And what happened? Nothing. No arrests, no consequences, no serious enforcement. Because while politicians love talking about laws, they rarely enjoy applying them, especially when the optics get uncomfortable. So I've learned an important lesson. I'm effectively immune. I'll continue protesting. I'll continue blocking roads. I'll continue chanting slogans that many Australians, including Jewish Australians, say they find threatening or offensive. And when people object, I'll simply explain it away. For example, when I was asked what from the river to the sea actually means, I said it was just about freedom. A vague slogan. Nothing to worry about. This, despite the fact that Hamas' own 1988 charter states Israel will exist and will continue to exist until Islam will obliterate it. But context is inconvenience, and inconvenience is something I've learned I don't need to worry about. I also chant globalize the intifada. Now, historians will tell you that the term intifada emerged from violent uprisings involving attacks on civilians. Counterterrorism experts will tell you Hamas formed during the first intifada and went on to carry out bombings, shootings, and rocket attacks through its military wing, the Al-Din al-Qassam brigades. But when people say they hear that chant as a call to violence, I simply say they're misunderstanding it. Because under the new rules, offense is negotiable and interpretation is political. I'll even insist these slogans come from holy texts, whether they do or not. And the louder people object, the more confident I become that I'm protected. After all, it's becoming clear that what counts as hate speech and what doesn't will be decided by those with the loudest megaphones and the safest politics. No matter how many people say they feel threatened, no matter how often experts warn about radicalization, no matter how uncomfortable the history behind the words may be. So don't worry, I'll be blocking a street near you soon. And if you object, well, that might be your problem.